So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the 80,000 plus crowd really making a terrific scene here. Some trivia for you: this ground's 7,200 feet above sea level. It adds an interesting extra dimension to any and every game that is played on this ground. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Kvaratskhelia going full steam ahead down the left flank. Johnson. Xavi Simons. And it's Sarr. Now it's Richarlison. And it's Dembele. Romero spots it and intercepts. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Sarr. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Kolomouani. And it's Simons. Played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This to go one up. And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Quality ball. Spence. And Joao Palhinha. Colomboani. And it's Porro. And Johnson. Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Porro is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tries to pass it through. Palhinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Simons. Johnson looking to run onto it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha. Xavi Simons cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Kvaratskhelia certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Paris Saint-Germain failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that could be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Hakimi has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a crunching tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Hakimi. And it's Dembele. Now it's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Spence.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's the throw. Vitinha.
La cantidad de
He's going to be
espectadores de
disappointed
este
with that.
partido
And
fue
here's
de
Colomwani.
80.314.
Crunching tackle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he get it through? Vicario gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Hernandez threads one in. Nuno Mendes. He rises! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele, he's found a way through. Gonzalo, there's the shot! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Barcola to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Lo reemplazará número 28.
And he's there to clear it. The final 5 minutes. Out to the left it goes.
There they go, hunting again. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he latch on to this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gonzalo Ramos. Richarlison. Xavi Simons.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos de
Smartly reclaimed.
compensación.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Colombo, chance for a shot! Odobert finds himself offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
So, time for changes
Número
on
24.
both sides, actually.
Entran número 21. Número 13. Cambio.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Doué gets into some space. He is through here. Shoots! Has a look and plays it forward. And that's that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players